connection to the banks and where's Hitler's gold. I'm the only one. Ain't no little nigga finna take nothing from Kev because you can't come here, nigga. I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna play right along with you. But when you gonna hit the wall, not me. I'm the only one. The whole federal system bombarded you. The Nazis did that to y'all. The Great Migration, those was the Nazis. That was these guys. They were financed by these people. And then these people was bought out by PNC Bank because they have to lose all trace of stuff. So they try to launder it here to, they got to destroy that shit because, you know, we don't need this shit leak back to us. But we found it. We found it. Oh, yeah, all that. Oh, you the man, all that shit to go out the window to live one more moment in an American dream. Please. All that, Kev, we love you, all that shit will go out the door to keep living a fucking fantasy. Press one. Well, no, y'all destroyed my little world. I was living a great in my little bubble in South Central, and then bad things. Fucked around and you found out. Wrong one. Fucked around and you found out. Motherfucker ain't no dummy smarter than me. You know how to play me. Ain't nobody finna be playing dumb after I wasted years of my time getting into this. Oh no, I don't know nothing. Party. Oh yeah, you know. Oh yeah, y'all know. Y'all see them ears on them boys? Huh? Y'all see them lips? You see the way that lip protrude? Huh? They don't know. They never know. People never know nothing. Press one, but I know. They don't want me to show you this. All the fantasies leave then. Yeah, you might wake up. It may be a whole destruction going on the earth because the veil is falling. You are a white supremacist nation. You were founded on the theft of things that don't belong to you. That's what I teach here at Cavro University. You got to be a student. Then you got to ask questions. You see who up in my cash app? Bishmillah Holloway, Brian King. Shout out to y'all. Mrs. Payton, press one. Don't try to convince me that's dolls too. Yeah, whatever. Stay there, Mrs. Payton. Sit right there with your husband. Amanda, R.T. Bale. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all contribute to this program. This is going to be Roosevelt. And what I say? Roosevelt looked like J.P. Morgan. But Grover Cleveland, who gave the money to J.P. Morgan? Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland looked like Theodore Roosevelt. But Theodore Roosevelt looked like Mr. Riggs' asshole. Press one. It's a reason behind that. Hollywood. Makeup. But one thing they couldn't hide is this. There is no plausible deniability. Say it with me. There is no plausible deniability. I got you. In real time. Within legal memory. You're guilty. You're guilty already. I already win. Without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Now, this is why you a white supremacist nation. Because of your great Theodore Roosevelt gave you this right New Deal, and you've been running off of this New Deal this whole time. But guess where they got the money from? Guess where Riggs got their money from? The freedmen. Guess where the right got their money from? The Jews. Guess who stole everything from the blacks? And all of their paintings and beautiful, all that money and gold and safes and homes. Theodore Roosevelt. Well, who did it in Europe? Oh, Adolf Hitler did it to the Jews. You see how they're running concurrent? Why? Because they did it to you. That's why. And the Jews has copied your story because they have your story. That's why. These be a Bolshevik. A Bolshevik without a banker who stole every damn thing from black people. Just a Bolshevik. That's it. Now they're Williams and Gillespie's and motherfucking Rockefeller and this one and that one. Now they running around the earth, but they stole all their money. All of America's money came from black freedmen banks that was robbed by the Nazis, aka the United States German Bond Union. And they ran the theater of war like this man is terrorizing the whole earth. When it's these two. Well, these two is this one. But this is theater of war. You know, bad person. You know, swastika. You know, press one. All so they can be Aryans. And they're not even Aryan. Because Aryan nearly just means the noble one. Press one, that's why he's the chancellor. He's the Aryan in their world. But I'm the Aryan. Press one, I'm the noble one. Press one, I'm the chancellor here, buddy. Press one. And that's how you run that shit. Now, people think, how many people died all the way to get to this point? And I'm still here. You better leave them white people alone, man. You better stop telling the truth. I'm still here. You better stop right there, man. Man. Oh, man. Man, you better stop, man. Them white folks, man, they gonna come get you, man, because the minute they hear you talking, still breathing, still here. I said, like Nipsey said, maybe I'm just too ambitious. Press one. I don't know, but I need to know why I ain't got shit. I got to know why my heart yearns for truth. And who are you people? Well, now I know, you rockhead bastard. Now I know why you can't participate. Now I know most of you niggas is Germans too. Most of you niggas is German too. Most of y'all is Freemasons too. Press one under the order of the Pope. Nigga, shut up, punk. Right now, shut up. You couldn't even stop being one because you're scared. Press one, that's why I'm out here alone, kicking niggas' asses. Press one, that's why. I don't even gonna ask why you're not helping, because you can't. You gotta have big balls to do this. You know what I'm against? White supremacy. White supremacy. Y'all just like to rap. Nipsey said black leaders in this game with powerful races. What you think he mean? Well, go rap then. Go hang out over there. Nigga, y'all shouldn't even be allowed to listen to Tupac Shakur. Y'all don't even know what it's like to have a rebel. You don't even know who you fighting against. Who you fighting? You don't wake up and just want to be in a daydream. No, nigga, there's a definitive white supremacy is what I'm after. How did they win in America? Huh? How they beat us? And the great George was they stole the trust. And they slaughtered the people and genocided them. And created a bunch of little countries off of the trust. A bunch of little ones too. Now they think they really Nigerians and Africa and this one, not knowing that the bankers made that for them. I mean, he be on this TikTok app, just calling everybody niggers and all this type of stuff. But with your job, and he be on this TikTok app, just calling everybody niggers and all this. Can y'all see him? Wait a minute, I want y'all to see him. Can y'all see this guy? That's who she's calling. Report him. A little bit better than what his behavior is going on today. Can y'all see him? Yeah. She's talking to the BIA or somebody about this guy. I would just report it and block it.
Yeah, pass me to somebody else. Okay. I wanna talk through y'all chain of command because this is gonna become it's a high issue. Okay. Yeah, this is a high alert issue. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, how you doing? My name is Brittany. Hold on, I got disconnected somehow.
She's on her business this AM. Appreciate that, Sister Brittany. Work. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Niggas playing too many games. Letting people do too much to us. What's wrong? Sick of this. Get it, Brittany, get it. Can y'all see this guy? Wait a minute. There he is. He's on TikTok and he's over there saying that he wants to get our genealogy.
I just got transferred. My name is Brittany, and I was calling to report. My name is Brittany Smith, and I was calling to report one of you guys, Seneca tribe members, or you guys chief. I was just speaking with the individual on the phone. He go by the name of Joe. The lady on the phone. There is a member, or assuming y'all chief. His name is Joe Wire.
Joe Wire.
Real government name is Ronald Thomas.
Ronald Thomas.
This is the concern and act that I have is why I am calling. Who are you trying to reach? I need to speak to someone that's in a higher chain of command, so I can report this individual. To report, what is it? His name is Ronald Thomas. Okay, what are you trying to report? He's
you see how they act?
Racial slurs on TikTok, doing videos, telling us that we all came from Africa. And ma'am, I just got done speaking to somebody. I did not come from Africa. I'm one of the Aboriginal people to this land. My ancestors were. I have done my genealogy. I don't have nobody in my family from Africa. And yet one of y'all members keep going on TikTok, making content, just talking about that he's taking Copper Color Indian Nation to court, and we are state to state recognized. We're not federally recognized, but we're state to state recognized. And the reason why I'm calling, because this is an out of control matter that you guys have a member that continue to call everybody a nigger. And also
y'all get on this work. What's wrong with y'all?
From New York,
sick of y'all. Damn it. Letting these folks do all of this. It's your fault. It's y'all fault. Sick of y'all. Letting them do this to us. Hell.
Hello. Good morning. Come to office. Great rising, counsel. How you doing today, ma'am? Good. How are you? All right, counsel. I have a couple concerns. My name is Brittany Smith. I am with.
Everybody needs to be making this call.
State to state recognized. I am not federally recognized. We are state to state recognized. I am calling you this morning to report one of your Seneca tribe members. His name is Ronald Thomas, and go by the name of AKA Jawaya. The issues and concerns is that this individual is on TikTok representing the Seneca Nation, and he speaks out as if he was you guys chief of the Seneca tribe, and he's on TikTok calling everybody some niggers, straight up African slaves, that we're not indigenous. Now, I'm pickers of this situation.
Shout out to the Sixers up in here. Check this out. Oh man, it ended, y'all. That live ended, but I need for y'all to understand that there's a lot going on TikTok while y'all be playing on YouTube and letting everybody come in and just do y'all any kind of way because y'all just like to mess. It's real life going on while y'all playing the dozen. You know, the majority of y'all niggas is really playing the dozen, and it's real sad because you playing your own demise because you think this shit is a joke. Y'all very intelligent. You're very smart. You talk a lot of shit. And the women's is the worst. I'm going to give y'all a hand. Y'all women's, god damn. Just to listen to y'all during the night. Oh my goodness, I wake up sometime and I hear some of the grotesquest things. I hear some stuff coming out of niggas' mouths. Boy, I'm so glad I ain't never met some of y'all. I'm just going to do my spiel right here, right now. Because I'm feeling real good in mine. But some of y'all sniggers, y'all gatekeeping like a big dog. And I hope y'all know that y'all ain't fooling everybody. But the people that y'all fooling, those the ones need to be getting up off the earth anyway. So y'all doing y'all job. Believe me, you're doing your job, because there's a lot of riffraff got to go. Because this is about real life right here. And our life is very serious. And some of us take this shit serious. While some of y'all, the most of y'all is playing games. And the majority of y'all know who y'all is. But the people don't. See, y'all been here a long time doing the same thing. And I've been watching. And I know all of y'all in your prospective place. So stay where you at. Don't even come in my presence. It's all right. You ain't got to come in my presence. You ain't even got to say nothing to me. Because the stuff that come out y'all mouth, your little filthy tongues, your little dirty minds, you the problem. Y'all the problem. You need to go and collect yourself and check your damn self. Because you're the problem. You the... Somebody cut somebody out on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. 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 Okay, hold on. So, like I said, the problem is we the people. There's a lot of us are carrying this thing too far. And we ain't thought about really what's going on in our own space. You think this is a damn game? You don't think these people put y'all on YouTube for y'all to sit here and be fools in their face? Y'all sit here and show them. Y'all sit here, y'all who doing the crazy stuff, y'all sitting here showing these folks how stupid you is. And they sitting here looking at y'all. And y'all think this a joke. But some of y'all do represent us. And some of y'all have really, really, man, I'm so disappointed. I swear I am. I'm so disappointed to hear all the men that have been on this YouTube for the last 3 years. Now all of them talk about doing something to each other's booty. It's disgusting. It's so damn disgusting that I don't even know what to do no more. I want to continue to try and come and share. But when I hear stuff that I hear come out of these grown ass men's mouth and some of these women's, it don't make no sense. Y'all are the problem. Collect yourself. Stop the dumbness. Some of y'all is almost 50 years old and y'all walk around here talking about young YNs. Y'all walk around here like y'all talking about, y'all capping for the shit. Y'all uplifting it. Y'all the problem. If you got a channel and all you want is mess on your channel, you need to go and flush your own ass down the toilet. Because you full of shit. Oh, I ain't mean to come on here like this morning, but y'all got me. I'm going to put this back on because I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up because I swear. What I'm seeing people creating their own demise. And niggas ain't scared to die no more. I'm seeing that. Niggas used to didn't want to die. Now I'm seeing niggas put their own self to sleep. You know the world done really changed when a nigga will put their own self to sleep. Y'all want to be niggas so bad. Y'all want to be niggas so bad. Y'all take that word like it's a damn good word of endearment. Stupid. I can't get it. I can't get it. Black. We used to fight over these words. But y'all use these words as endearment. That's because of lack of knowledge. That's because of you've been massaged into accepting the bullshit. You've been manipulated into accepting it. And now you put it on your own self. They ain't even got to call you that no more. You call yourself that. And you use it as a word of endearment. And then you let Crockers come on there and call you the same thing. Oh, yeah, I heard that too last night. The Crocker called y'all so many niggas. And y'all didn't call him a Crocker back. Y'all didn't let him just sit there like he was one of y'all. I mean, I tell y'all disgust me. Y'all disgust me with the bullshit. Let's go. Let's get it.
Press 1. This man named all your little sister cities. Put y'all all. It's called the Scramble of Africa. How to hurry up and create something because we ain't had shit. And we got to get these people to believe.
1903. Look at when these
people all these people over here, Nigerian and them one. You from over there? Look where they all black. That's where you got to be from. And we was all dressed like this and having money and banking. Y'all slaves, man. Press 1. They want you to forget about the black sovereigns. They want you to forget about the freedmen banks who we lent the money to. That's why you won't ever be able to. You out of time because they don't want you to see the connection between America and Nazi Germany. They don't want you awake to know that your ass is in a white supremacist POW. You don't know where you at, nigga. You're in a white man's world, Jimmy.
This is the white man's world that the black man built.
This broadcast.
The white man's world that the black man built, nigga.
For the chancellor, Pop Deuce, shout out to you because you right. Peekaboo to them. Thinking I'm just a YouTuber with all this knowledge and wisdom. Somebody they can fool. But God put me here to tell you the truth. Not play with people who daydream and people who are children and daughters of fucking homicidal maniacs. Hell no. He put me here to tell those who can listen and those who have an ear. Shout out to Jamil, Bishmullah Holloway, Brian King. I'm over here playing with me. Yeah, you don't fully understand it until you come to a lecture and ask some questions. Ask them, how do they do this?
Shout out to the
you
10
can't be over here unless you get to ask
Shout out to y'all in the bushes.
How, who, what, where, when, and why, and how.
Wait, continue.
That's what I asked. And I got my answer.
Early in the AM.
If you want to know the root of white supremacy or the root of any fucking problem
created
by Albert Einstein and anybody else,
I don't acknowledge to that. I don't acknowledge white supremacy.
Anything. Where is the root? My father told me this. Where is the root? What's the definitive?
I got a couple choice words coming out of my mouth today.
To get to
I woke up like that.
Of the square root.
I didn't know it until I got here.
I didn't even go to math class. I just remember that.
I didn't know I woke up like this. I got right now.
All right then. This is
moment.
As far as I got.
Done with this craziness.
And shout out to Beat Brian King. Brian King will swear, Kev, you showed me, and I might have. But, brother, I want you to hold your glory because you deserve for Riggs Bank and for them to be the ones who did it. And then I wouldn't have this on my screen if it wasn't for you.
That's right. We all were there.
It'll be another, however long. Could have came tomorrow. Could have came down the road. But guess what? Right, perfect timing. We on Kairos time. Perfect timing.
Shout out to all y'all that's in the credits. None of y'all in here. Shout out to y'all.
War.
Let's understand what's going on.
According to Sir Chancellor Mr. Gillespie.
Who is
you can tell them, blame it on me when they come get you. Say, Kevin taught me this. Who, Kev?
Go get me a cup of coffee.
You don't slaughter me. Please, reverse one. Please, Kev did it. He taught me this right here. You do that. I don't even know what I be saying sometimes. I be like, please, but all the things you know, Kev, Mr. Gillespie taught you this. And you got a sound mind knowing that your ass is in a prisoner of war camp. The whole world waiting on you to wake up. You can't wake up unless you know the truth. And I shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Press 1. That's why I say I'm the spirit of truth. Because I know it. That's why. And you don't have a choice no more. Your ass know now too. They won the war. Ain't no, I don't want to know. Blue, blue, blue. They fucking up hip hop. Now you know you a white supremacist, or you was raised as a white supremacist, or you under the power of white supremacy. You're a prisoner of war of white supremacy. Why do I say that? And why I do? Because there's 9 areas that white supremacy operate. And the number one area they operate is the financial. The number one. Everything follows the financial market. So it's up to you, every person in this classroom, to pick up their flag and say, damn. And find, I don't care if you got to dig deep for a week. What am I going to fight for? What am I here to do? Ain't nobody going to get, who, you think they going to let your Liberty bond go? Your bond is payment for their freedom. Didn't you understand?
You doggone right.
Is our life. That's what you up against.
Great continuation,
you up against coming to life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These niggas don't want to even admit that these here people, that it was melanated people
loose cannon
that look like us that help these people.
And
that's the whole point.
Small blocks.
These niggas still helping these people. These white supremacists over.
From
you hear niggas like Super. You hear these niggas all day long.
Hey, listen to me. Africa didn't exist before them.
Come on.
You understand? You artificially intelligent, raised by artificial intelligent, boy, you don't know nothing past them. See, but my bloodline say they are guilty. Your gods, who you scared of, those white men right here in your brain.
Flag, y'all.
My God said they are guilty of war crimes.
It's time to stand up against this
judgment coming. That's a Nuremberg times a billion.
Too many gatekeepers walking us right into a burning house, just like Martin Luther King Jr.
Don't ask me why stuff is burning down. Don't ask me why. Don't ask why. You should have asked when Jadakiss was asking why. Don't ask me. Just know, because if you ask me, I'm not feeling
in this
because
thing.
God is destroying everything that is not.
We have a lot of mics doing a lot of things too. That's
why.
Forget
why
that.
are you going out like this? Why? You say why? Is that a question? Why? You disrespected the Father. That's why. Because you're a Freemason. That's why. Because you're a black Nazi and you're a white Nazi and you false noble one.
That's right.
Plus, one of you haven't been keeping your oath. You gonna serve. That's what you gonna do. And you didn't have to believe me. You don't gotta believe me now. Just cry when it's on your TV. Just cry when you see them people that's not listening. See, watch them. Watch it. Watch how this show ends for everybody who believed in Beyonce. Everybody who believed in Jay-Z.
Absolutely.
Everybody who believed in these little
everybody worshiping them idols.
Sentences of Christ that you thought was gonna free you. You feel me? Yeah.
Talk that shit there.
Y'all, they in trouble. And all you got left is fucking relationship advice in the metaverse. That's it. You don't got nothing else. Ain't nothing else but Spider Loke and them talking about grid program. Press one. Ain't nothing else. Just don't do bad things. Only thing popping on the internet, you know what was just discovered? Mr. Gillespie just found out that Theodore Roosevelt is not even real. He's on a fucking monument. He's not even real. And he's played by motherfucking Adolf Hitler right on the side of motherfucking Mount Everest. Tear that shit down. Put up Mr. Gillespie's face. Press one. Boy, when they read this back in history, they're going to say, no, there nobody believed this man. No. How many videos did he have? A bunch of them. They came again. Yep. They tried to trick him and deceive. Yep. They tried everything they could to stop Mr. motherfucking Gillespie. But it was Kevin Gillespie who told us that the Nazi regime won World War II and then walked it down. And then taught us. See, as a student here, this is why it's mandatory you don't end up like them. You have to ask questions. To be on this level right here, to jump, to fly with no fear, to faith. Yeah, all you got to do is DM me and send me a message and holler at me. Press one. But now, Kev, hey, listen, you might as well cop the ebook.
Teach me, I ain't playing with
you got to learn to think like this.
banks
Squash all
and the White
conspiracy.
League,
Ain't
y'all.
no Alex Jones
It's
here.
about these banks today.
They're all all these people are sons and daughters
You can't
of
stop me from being a
Romans,
banker
Russians,
right
and
now, but I'm
Germans
on
from
this
the
shit.
Weimer.
They don't know.
Run one pizza,
They want
pizza.
to hold down
I don't know why I
everything.
just said that. Italy had pizza, pizza. And listen, from Rome, all of them. Now look at all the presidents back in the day. Look at their pictures at around this time. They're all Nazis.
Oh,
Because they're all part of the Roman Empire. They're all Catholics. That's their spiritual belief. It's an
top of
occultic.
the AM to you, cousin Juice.
It's
How are you,
It's the
love?
occultic
Thanks for
viewpoint of
coming
the
over.
universe. Stars and moons and planets and this one and this
I
one.
don't
and the
know
right
why
time,
they
and
don't,
this one and
baby.
this one and this one only gonna be
Listen,
God at
why
the
is
end.
our
And
why
I
is
told
all
you,
our
stay
people
within
tied
legal
up in
memory.
one place
We're
not
not.
doing
I'm not here to
nothing?
play. Charging
Tell
them.
me that, sis.
This is a charge, but this is
Tell
on a
me
global
why they
scale
ain't
because ain't no
figured out
law, ain't
Nazis
no
are
justice or
Nazis.
Jesus
That is the most.
at the Senate.
What's wrong with our people?
Ain't no justice or
They stuck on stupid.
at the Congress.
Yeah, institutionalized, Leonard. Great to see you, Leonard.
Because they're all elitists. They're all boom, 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 boom.
Absolutely.
These are the Nazis of your time. How do I know this?
Absolutely. If you
How do I know
notice
this?
now,
I
it's
just
only
know
one
it. Shout out to
of
Shiva
us.
with that $20
You.
contribution, contributing
Ain't the
to the
whole
best
summer
show
ain't with us
and
on
network
this.
broadcast on Earth. The urban Joe
Sweet,
Rogan
man.
podcast. I'm the black Joe Rogan. I'm the real one.
Good to
The
see the
conspiracy
wonderful. Yeah, baby.
Bro,
Just
y'all
be
running
wonderful.
the same conspiracy
right.
theories I was playing with, nigga, when I was 12.
Thank y'all for coming over.
Y'all got the internet now. Let's speed this up because y'all got repetitive shit. That's why.
Y'all know I move
Hit the
on
like
energy,
button
y'all.
and
I just
subscribe.
got up and I saw
Stay
Kel and
within
I know
legal
where
memory.
you
If
went
you're
off
not
on
within
last night.
legal
I just
memory,
knew it was gonna be good.
God,
At
this
the end
is
of the day,
entertainment
get what
chasing
you
goals.
can get.
Jay, we
Eat,
out of here.
spit the
And
bones
knowing
out,
that
right?
we got to be able to
It's
nail
not
them.
Spit them bones out.
Press
No
one.
worry
That's
about what
right.
else he's
Nail 'em.
doing. Get this work.
See? Yeah, it's fun when we telling women they not good enough and that the man is the prize. Press one. Then it's all fun and games. But the minute you try to give a man some power for him to step up into his role, he don't want to know nothing. Huh? What? Right now, they crying. Oh, they popped the balloon. There's one of the women out here. The Bible says it's gonna be 7-1. What's your gripe is? You don't got no authority, do you? You don't got no. Hold up, give me the microphone. They don't got no authority. They don't know how to have the food and ready when you get there off of work. You've been driving trucks and forklifts for 40 years and you still got an adolescent women problem. Listening to Jay-Z talking about he ain't got no problem, but you got all the problems on the internet. Whack 100 speak. No Jumpers talking. Vlad TV is on. Soon as you give them some power to where they're obligated, press one. Just like the LA County Jail. There's only a few. The few, the proud, the Negroes. It take a lot to be an American Negro. Yeah, see, I'm not dealing in the science of it. Just stay when it's time to play, they around. That's what I always say. When it's time to home in at what's important, like the Nazi banking system, the Rice Bank, and the rigs, then they want to play. They don't want to stay on task. Then they automatically forget things. Then they don't know what this is. This is Cav Row. They act like they don't know what it is. No, bro. Y'all chose to, I want to be enlightened and want to do this. And no, y'all looking for an entertainer. Coffee and Kush TV, make sure y'all over.
Yeah, let me just say this too.
Damn entertainer.
I don't have
no, my life has become
my chat. Y'all can come up anytime y'all like. If someone would like to come up, I appreciate it if y'all let me know. because I don't just drop my link because there's a lot of haters out here, and I really don't want just any and everybody jumping on my panel for sure. Because you will get your feelings hurt if you jump up here and you ain't right in the right energy with me. So, but if anybody would ever like to come up and build with me, you're more than welcome, and I honor that. Okay, just wanted to let that come out.
Entertaining to them. So the real Kev, dealing with the Riggs Bank and how the Freedmans they can't touch. As long as you stay confused, stay calculating things, and stay in the mystery of it, here they go. Popping, ready to play. It never fails. It never fails. That's why I'm glad that I've been working with those who actually study, who actually do the work.
It's gonna take that.
Interested.
It's gonna take that. It don't take nobody laying on somebody's panel all night on live, putting little dumb shit in the chat. Half of the people in the chat.
Niggas don't like me.
Let me just say this. Half of the people in the chat ain't never been on a panel, ain't never had nothing worthwhile to even put in the chat. They put little one, maybe 2 or 3 little words, 2-letter words in the chat, let you know how slow they is, because they can't even keep up with what's going on. Some of the people just laying in the chat, just wasting time, just being what they doing. But for the real people, this work is here. And y'all got to get this work, because ain't nobody finna do it for you. Them crackers that's here right now, they making sure you are a number in the ground. Let's be clear.
I done lost so many people that didn't mean nothing on this program. I don't care. You see, they just lost TikTok. And then you see that? You see how fast things can turn?
They done lost it again.
Press 1. You see how all those people almost ended their whole, and they got millions of subscribers. Ain't none of them thinking like this, Tracy. 1 for 1. You see why, Tracy? At any time, the same ones that's doing all the yip yap are not the ones that's gonna be here when it all falls down. Millions of people that had no connection with. How I get the hiccups? Connection
Salute
with
to you. Great
their audience. Nothing. Just random 8-second, 1 minute, 3 minute, all the hard work. Hundreds of videos. They crying and shit. Imagine me. 900 videos.
Absolutely.
Of time and great information flowing through here. You think I'm finna get that up and play around with this excellent broadcast we got right here? You think I'm gonna get that up because niggas want to play and motherfuckers ain't brave because y'all afraid? Hell no. No, oh no, y'all must not come from where I come from. I come from the street, nigga. Welfare. Yeah, I know what it's like. Press 1 to be broke and have nothing, bro. Welfare. No confidence. Broke, nigga. Take my shit. Yeah, that's why I work hard, Tracy. That's why. Because they're not going to be here tomorrow, Tracy. You see that? They're not going to be here when it's time. And that's why I had to refocus and show those who actually contribute to my page and actually do the work and is interested in this knowledge from me. You know, and this is just free. It's free. It's the support. But I also got a Patreon. I got a Cash App. But people got this whole thing fucked up. See, what I had to realize is this isn't for everybody. See, a lot of y'all blacks are Aryan Moors. A lot of y'all are Germanic. Gotcha. So y'all gonna do whatever it takes to blame everybody else and hide y'all hand in the massacre of the blacks in America, the genocide and the Holocaust. Y'all gonna bring up quantum mechanics? Ah, Y'all gonna study quantum mechanics. Y'all gonna study all type of nonsense. But don't understand. But y'all don't know this. Y'all don't know what happened to the sovereign. Y'all don't know nothing. Nothing. And then when we do touch up on it, oh, y'all singing and tap dancing abilities are lame as hell. It's gonna be the same thing forever. Because that's what y'all trapped in. That's what y'all trapped in. I choose to go further. I choose to go further. I want to know what happened to our people. How did the Moors, the Black African Germans, the Afrikaners, how did they in association
I know
with the
that's
German,
right,
Russian,
Navarez.
Weimar
I know
Republic
it's true.
choose to steal everything from us? And over here talking shit.
Hey, and shout out to my people in the bushes, because I
But
know
the
I
nigga
got
bring up these freemen.
some faithful
You see,
ones
because
out
they're
there in
not
the bushes
freemen at
that
all.
support me. Shout out to y'all.
Got you.
Y'all know who
Got
y'all
you. They're not
is.
freemen at all. Free from who? The king made them free. They people of the trust. Hit that like button and subscribe. Free from who? What type of people?
Oh, and let me say this too. Shout out to those that support this channel, because there is some of y'all that support this channel. I'm gonna shout y'all out soon, but I appreciate y'all for making it happen, because y'all, you support me, and I appreciate the few that do come in here and support me. I don't ask y'all for cash out, but just to keep this channel going, and it's $44 a month, y'all, and that ain't much. So I did step up and did it so I can come on when I get ready. So I won't just have 15 hours a month like they give you. I went on and paid for it so I can come on when I get the notion to come on and bring y'all some content. So I appreciate y'all who support, but I never want to be on here begging and asking y'all for a challenge or to ask y'all to support the channel every day, all day. But I appreciate those that do get my cash out. Drop me $1 or $2 here and there so that I can pay that $44, because I am on disability. I don't sell drugs. I don't make money out in the streets. I don't do anything. I'm an elder. So for the support that you guys give, I appreciate y'all so much. Most definitely, because without you, we wouldn't be doing this. Thank you.
Say those are the freemen, some slaves. Amen.
Shad, there you go.
Them
Hey,
ain't the
baby.
freemen,
Hey,
babes.
Jasmine.
Kiss my
Great
ass.
to see you.
Only place they
Thanks
was
for
saving
coming
money was the
over.
post office. Press one. The king. Yeah, that's why we had all the stamps. That's why your grandmama, great grandmama had all the stamps. These are savings bonds and all of these things that was stolen from our people. You would have seen in them notebooks as well, gold and silver notes, because nigga,
Don't y'all remember
that's what
seeing
they
the
took.
silver certificates?
They don't put y'all in a state of
The
time and
silver
history.
certificates,
You
y'all.
lost in science. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, move aside, because I know. Give us free,
Let me see.
nigga. Say it with me. Only a slave will say those is freedmen. Only a slave will say that. You think people walked around this earth talking about freedmen? I'm a freedman.
I'm a freedman. I got freed.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
That's how I know who doing the homework. That's how I know who ready to learn and who here to mislead.
Them gatekeepers.
Fool,
Them gatekeepers.
I got a whole team. Can't fool me. You'll be fooling everybody. And they work so hard that, I've been forgot about you in 10 minutes.
I already know.
You did
I already know you there.
It ain't never
Thank you for letting me know.
It's
Hot dog, my bushes
regurgitation
just
of the
let me
same
know they there. I
Gillespie
know y'all there.
algorithm.
Thank you for being
repeating
there,
my
Lord.
shit
Appreciate
back to me is not what I'm doing here.
Trying to find out my cash, my PayPal. I don't know nothing about PayPal.
How? And this doesn't apply to everybody. So if you use a Frenchman, a Mormon, a Moor, this one, a Russian, a German, this one, and then that one. Can't do nothing for you. I'm not even, choose at your own risk. You're not even gonna get a chance to call me. Hit the like button and subscribe. Don't even do it. Royal Purple say only a slave will say that. Those is freemen. Those ain't banks. What bank? What bank? It was just named the Free Man Banks that was ransacked all over the place. Right. Hit that like button and subscribe. People don't know nothing when it's time to get going. I said the Supreme
don't
Court
leave
to
nothing
set
on
you
the
free.
table.
Niggas got to running and
Don't leave
jiving
nothing
and
on the table. Go get it.
jugging and shit. I said you got to go to the Supreme
German
Court to
Negroes
get free.
diabolical.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gonna do it? I'm not doing
Mama Bear,
nothing.
what's
I'm
up,
getting
love?
me, myself,
Love
me.
you back.
They ain't got jurisdiction
Long
over
time no
me.
see.
You witnessing I'm doing for me.
Seen you in a long time.
That's right. Mister
And that
ain't
put
never
a
had
smile on
shit.
my face. It's good to see you,
for me.
Mama.
You gonna have to do the same thing for you, man. You gonna have to do it for you. I'm just here to show you it can and will be done.
That it gotta be done.
See,
it gotta be done.
This ain't to pump up and pump your chest out class. This is to speak with confidence and know what you're talking about, even if the world don't agree with you. So what? The world don't know nothing. The world was crying last night. TikTok went off. They back happy again.
Oh, they went off last night. Oh, I didn't see. I didn't know.
It was all trained by the Nazis. Now take that.
Wow.
The White League is the Nazis. Say it with me. The American Nazi is the White League. Riggs Bank. The Nazis are them in a former life when they was very bad. They became very bad. See, it's crazy when you think about it.
Did you see my PayPal right there? I just put it in a chat.
I don't want to come around because this don't apply to them, Karen. This applies to us and those who can hear.
Yeah, you in there. You see it? That's my PayPal.
They don't want to compare motherfucking
I just learned that.
This guy with yours truly, Theodore Roosevelt or Adolf Hitler. Press 1 for that matter. Because then you're going to make the distinction and say, wait one goddamn minute, you piece
Y'all
of
know
shit.
They was playing roles. This is what he's
German.
showing us, y'all.
One is American. Both did the same goddamn thing.
They was playing roles and making...
Destroyed us.
The worst fair sort of situation, y'all. Hollywood and all the way. All this was Hollywood
used to makeup and
type
shit.
situation.
Oh, y'all are busted. And the blacks are under them. Pledge to die. I don't want. What can I do with you? Oh my
goodness! Pledge to die. Y'all hear this?
I'm talking to
these
people
words.
who are dead in law.
Dead in law.
I'm not talking to people who.
This is why we have to take over our trust.
A treaty.
This is why we got to reclaim ourselves, y'all.
Y'all said Hitler was the Antichrist.
That's the white supremacist taking over you.
I'm not looking for nobody who made a deal with the devil. Press 1. You got me? I'm looking for those who were stolen by the devil unrighteously. I'm not looking.
Yeah, by them devils right there, y'all. Y'all white supremacists.
Who are willing demons.
That's the real devil, y'all.
Nigga.
So who's God? Who's the real God? Government Ordnance Department, GOD. The Government Ordnance Department. You used to look that up.
Stupid ass
scientists from the website now.
Nothing. Shit don't even make sense. I'm here to play with that. I'm here to get to the definitive, nigga. I'm trying to find those who stole everything from the freemen on both sides of the aisle. Who took our stuff? And what I've noticed is my American black folk, when I ask non-American blacks to do this for me, they always end up in mislead and always somewhere they ain't supposed to be.
My like Janice said, who stole the cookies?
The whole show.
No, y'all, who stole it? Who did it?
But they ain't doing the homework. So I gotta do extra. So I'm gonna do extra. 4 times, 5 times extra, sir. But ain't no hanging out. I don't want your call. I don't want your call. Stay on the sideline. I'm on fire right now. You're not doing nothing. When you call, you ain't saying nothing. I don't care about the panics. I'm already on it. You can't even call in anyway. So what? No. It should be called in and hit the StreamYard. You should have your homework ready to go. That's what my call-ins are looking like. They got it ready to go. They're ready to say, Professor, I'm ready. You're not ready. You just want to call in. See, my students, when they get on here, this is the work, this is the notes we got. You're not on that level. I'm not doing that with you. Press 1, I'm not even finna entertain it. You should know what was at you see all that whited out? You know what was up there? The Freedmen banks. The Freedmen was robbed by Riggs' fake bank.
Y'all know anything about that
Fake
Riggs Bank?
Federal bank. Fake
Never heard of the
everyday
Riggs Bank. The Riggs Bank.
Did y'all know that these ain't even these real people names, man?
That's right.
I got them.
This stuff was in before they got here in
aliases.
1903,
No,
y'all.
wait a minute. No, I got them. Because the White League is the Nazi Party. It's the American Nazi Party. I got them in they fake identities. No, the real one. Yeah, the real guys. Hit that like button
out there
and subscribe.
Shout out to her. I tried to reach out to her, but she was working with some other people
about all this
at the time.
other
We
stuff.
didn't get to work together.
Remember,
I still wish I could
with this man said,
reach out to her sometime because she's in my state.
Was an ally of Adolf Hitler, and that Adolf Hitler signed 2 concordant contracts with the Vatican. The Pope Pius XII signed 2 contracts with Adolf Hitler, that he would throw full Catholic support in Europe behind the new regime of Adolf Hitler if Hitler, upon winning the World War, would establish the Roman Catholic Church as the only legitimate religion of the world under the new order of the world.
Wait a minute. What's this question you just asked, Naviers? Why ask a question like that? Who asked the question? Wait a minute. Everybody from the East was and is stealing. Who is his us? Ain't he a European? Who you talking about? Kel Gills? Who asked the question? I missed that. What question you talking about? I want to understand where you went, Mama. I mean, no, that was Navarre's. When you call them white supremacists, you giving them power. When you call them white, and when they call themselves white, absolutely. I don't give them power. Never. This is a video teaching that this has been set up. And niggas accept white supremacists. That's why I don't call myself black, because I don't call nobody white. Nobody is supreme over me. So no, we don't do that here. But this is what has been set up. And this is what niggas like Super and all these other gatekeepers want to keep on pushing, white supremacists. You know what I'm saying, sis? That white supremacists. And then they want to put themselves under being black and niggas. And that right there, I don't even understand how these niggas all night could keep on doing that in the midst of letting crackers come in their midst, and then they let crackers call them a nigga, where they won't call a cracker, but they'll still end up and holler white supremacists. Because every time they say they're a nigga or they black, they're putting the people who call themselves white supremacists on them. And they don't even understand that. I don't know how stupid they could be to even keep doing that dumbness. So yeah, I'm with you on that. We don't give them no credit like that. I don't let no Caucasian pale skin tell me in my face, oh, I got black friends. Oh, when they do that, I stop them right there. And I said, wait. And most of the time, I might have on a piece of black and a piece of white. And I make them tell me they pink. See, I don't let crackers stand in my face and tell me they white. I make them tell me they pink. That's the closest color to them is pink. a pail. So yes, I'm with you on that, sis, for 100. Half of them don't know where they came from. But a lot of them didn't come out of caves. That's a whole lot of Moorish bullshit. Those people were living in other places, regions. Yeah. We got to stop a lot of the bullshit that been spewed out by the mouths of some of these people that was gatekeeping, to say certain things. Yeah, they want to take the credit for the fact that, oh, we brought them out the cave. That's supposed to be some kind of big. We supposed to give them a hero cookie, I guess, for that. I don't know, but we brought them out the cave. We made the house a bath over there in Europe for them to just come out and just take a bath in the daylight. Just clean their little dirty asses up. But at the same time, it's like they want a hero cookie for what they did to bring these people upon us. Because from my understanding, these people was not in the midst of us. They was pushed away, held back. But for some reason, now they done came out from where they was and came down upon us. And they are consuming us. Yeah, Mama Bear, that right there, I listen, all of that kind of carrying on. That's over there on Chrome and all them. They do all that. I know the people that's over here. I know what y'all talking about. I know exactly everything y'all saying right now. But, on these other people's channel, you got folks who sleep with these little puppies. You know what I'm saying? And they love them. And they're their families. You understand what I'm saying? They're their families. They're their babies. They've had babies with these people. They procreated. So therefore, they are joined and they are one. Listen, I done smell some niggas smell like dogs. I mean, just to be true. Okay, y'all, we're going to go there. We're going to go there. Because when I tell you, don't be mad at me. But when I tell you and show you that in order for you to be here right now, I don't care how in the world we're going to look at this, but in order for all of us to be here right now, with every last name that you carry, you need to go and do your research. You need to go and do your homework because you don't know who you is. And I'm going to say that because I know that. Go do your homework on every last name you can pull up in your family and find out who the hell they is. And when you can do that, then we all can kind of like, but we need to calm down. We really do. We need to calm down and realize who we really are. Bad Saint, what up with you, baby? Don't call your seed kids, man. Them little baby hard-headed goats. Them little baby hard-headed goats kids are. So y'all take that vocabulary off your babies because those are characteristics that you don't want your babies to have. Little goat mentality. So, y'all do research on your name. Find out where your name came from. Because when I'm going to finish, everybody, we're going to have to understand 1600. Those black Europeans, niggas still want to say ain't no black European. I don't care what y'all want to call them. Black, I call them copper color. But black and white has been the stigma that everybody want to stick up under that black and white. So therefore, black Europeans, all right. But I call them copper color. Heard they do though. But I lost my train of thought, y'all. I'm finna play this video. I'll be back. I'll be back. Come on. Y'all. Because I love y'all writing in the chat because y'all thought, listen, y'all help me. I love that. I love that communication in the chat. As long as we're on the same page and we talking, keeping the conversation going. I appreciate that. What I don't like is people that lay in the chat and don't feed off me. Don't feed me nothing back that I can feed off of. So I appreciate that, y'all. Thank you. Let's go, y'all.
Find that the Bush family was heavily involved in financing Hitler and the Kennedy family as well. Right. Now, the point is, I want to continue with this.
Family.
When you understand, we're talking about the Vatican, we're talking about Hitler and Mussolini. We're talking about the fascists of Europe in war with America and England.
Let's learn.
Now we're talking about the Empire Strikes Back. And as we said in the last program, New York is the Empire State. That's why you have Steven Spielberg and George Lucas movies talking about the Lost Ark, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Who is that going for the Lost Ark with Indiana Jones, but Adolf Hitler? And in the Last Crusade, it's Adolf Hitler again. So what Hollywood is making pictures not for the profit, but for the propaganda. It's all propaganda. If you remember that Mussolini was an ally of Adolf Hitler.
What happened, Kara? What happened?
Y'all see that?
Oh, okay. You doing something. Okay.
Y'all see that?
Cinnamon Love,
Actors,
what's up? You new around here.
thing.
How you doing?
Actors, the real thing.
And that Adolf Hitler signed two concordant contracts with the Vatican. The Pope Pius XII signed two contracts with Adolf Hitler that he would throw full Catholic support in Europe behind the new regime of Adolf Hitler if Hitler, upon winning the World War, would establish the Roman Catholic Church as the only legitimate religion of the world under the new order of the world. We find that the Bush family was heavily involved in
who is the Bush family? Prescott Bush and them. Nazis.
Financing Hitler and the Kennedy family as well. Right. Now, the point is, I want to continue with this. When you...
Now, they go FDR right here. Here's FDR.
You understand, we're talking about the Vatican, we're talking about Hitler and Mussolini. We're talking about the fascists of Europe in war with America and England. Now we're talking about the Empire Strikes Back. And as we said in the last program,
they're at war with the real England. The real England. The real one. England is the trust. England is the people of George. Huh? England is the people of George. That's why George is so important. Because George, trust is what they were after in his goal and the resources of this great nation. The freedmen. Really? And you need to be able to see history from a bird's eye view. They created characters for y'all. That's it. You will go forever hating Hitler and all this when in real life it was the banker, Hitler, the real one. Y'all are in the dream world of international bankers who took over and claimed white dominance, Aryan dominance, Euro-Asiatic dominance over the whole resources of this nation. That's where you are. You're in the perfect world of Adolf Hitler or this guy. And his good friend, you can just call him Mussolini. The White League is the Nazi.
We definitely need that
the White League
understanding
that we
of
know
what's
in America
going on, what has went on.
The Nazis.
Absolutely.
So in order to see what the Nazis was doing,
not there. You just hit
clear vision by looking at what the White League did.
Okay, y'all, my chat is popping. I love y'all up in the chat. Now, Navirs, I don't think you was here yesterday or the day before when I presented my scroll. Are you familiar with the scroll, the keeping of the scrolls? Are recordings of what you just spoke right there in that Texas? We all should be creating books of remembrance, okay, you guys? That's one of my that's one of the things that I'm on right now, right? And I want to introduce it with you guys at this junction because of Navir's text right there. Okay. Charles, a great continuation. It's good to see you, love. Thank you for coming over. Y'all, I'm doing a lot of work by myself. And I'm excited about it because I know that if it's to be, it's up to me, right? We already have our energy in a book. Where's that, baby? You got your book like that? That's awesome. Where your book at? When you say we already have, you're talking about your family, right? You're not talking about we as a people. Let me see who else said we up in here. Right, we got to now. That's all of us. Yeah, that's all of us. When we say we, make sure we saying we in the right concept. So, Mama, we already have our energy in a book. Are you talking about you, your people? Who you talking about got their energy in a book? Absolutely. It's okay. Yeah, it's basically. I'm gonna explain. Let me see. I understand, but the Powhatan stone is a Simbaraza, aka Freedman's crown. You want to come up and explain? I don't even know about the Simbarazo. You know, I don't know everything. I just know what I know, and that's only about my own family, basically. Yeah, your family. Okay, you got your family in the book. Okay, cool. See, and I've just started mine. Well, I can't say just started really because I've been doing this for 36 years, right? So I got a lot of books. Got a lot of books right here. But what I've done now, based on the fact that I know how to Power. Oh, I know you said Powhatan. P-O-W. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And great to see you, Ekamon. I just seen you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Wolverine, hey, love. Good to see you, too. It's always good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all coming over. So, I got to write this word down that you put in here, Live and Learn. Because I've never seen it before. And y'all know me. If I don't know something, I want to know it, right? So, bear with me while I write this word down. I might even look it up while we're on the phone. While we're here, so everybody know what we know, right? Freedman's ground, you say. Okay, now when you talk about the Powhatan stone, where is that literally at? Is that in Virginia, where Powhatan were? Because we know that Virginia became the royal land. That's where all the royals were, right? Royals here was already there, who was the Powhatan, Confederation, whatever they call that, right? But then the royals from England came and set up there, right? The governors, if you will, not the crown itself, because they never did even come over here, but they sent royal governors to set up what in the 18th century we find to be colonizing. But in the 16th century, if you got records of your family and who they were in 1600, you will see that it was none of this bull crap that this 1865 Reconstruction has given us. They've created lies, just like these people we're looking at on the screen, along with Hollywood and a lot of theatrical stuff. Y'all with me? These people have designed this, recreated history, and made my story a mystery in the midst of it. And I got 22 generations here. Ain't now one of these people can stand up to my records of my 22 generations. You see what I'm saying? So that's the issue that I have with, even when I first came on, I showed y'all this video from TikTok where this man is over here talking about he's coming for us who ain't got 7 generations on this soil. Well, I'm here to say they ain't got 2. A lot of them who coming for us. So I know I got 22 generations here. So I dare anybody to stand up against me and try to come for me. But we all need to be together. One person doing this ain't jack. You over there, you over there, you over there. No, we got to pull this thing together. You got your book, Y'all Powhatan, I'm Powhatan. What the hell are we doing? I'm just saying. Everybody think they can do this by themselves. Good luck. I've been doing this for 36 years. That's why I can go back past 1400 in my records. I ain't just started doing this. But the thing of it is that we got too many gatekeepers. And we got too many people that really still don't know who they is. Because I got people that I know they say they can't go back past 1800. And when no damn Indians, no real, they had them reclassified everybody by then. Hell, they hadn't turned pale skins into Indians by then. But no, we wasn't about the Indian as much as we were about who we were here and what we had already did here. See, that's what people don't understand. Last names was not in the names of the people in the 1500. They got last names in the late 1600, early 1700. That's the first time people got last names. If you got your records, you will see that. But when you see them last names, those are those people who came. And you got to figure out what blood you got in you. You can't keep sitting around here telling me you ain't got no mixed blood when you see all them damn last names to you. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. Because when I can look down my thing, 22, down all the way down 22 generations now, and then around about the 8th or 9th, that's when I'll see some names coming in. No, y'all. We got to admit this. We got to own up to who we are. The blood that flows through our veins is who we are. Period. And I, for one, gonna say this on live because I done said it many, many times. I went after the heads of the Moors, so-called Moor, Black European, whatever we want to call them. Y'all know I be kicking on that head, right? Y'all know I ain't like them sniggers at all. Because them sniggers right there, they was the last one to conquer us. They was the last one to come upon us. So those are the last names, the last of the last names that we have. Can we understand that? Can we just come to agreement right here, y'all? The 1,800 last names that we got, them be them Moors, them s'mores, them sniggers. Them real niggas who know they Africans, who know they history, who know that they created everything, who know that they brought science, who know that they brought geography, who know that they brought all this stuff to us. So we got to make them own up to what they did. They done throw this out here all the while to us. Oh, we did this, we did that. Oh, but now, oh, nigga, you in my tree. Sniggers, y'all in my tree. Now, what we got to do, y'all? This is what I'm saying. We've been walking around here fighting with our own blood within our own soul. But it's there. Prove me wrong. I know a lot of niggas ain't gonna like it. But they walk around here with these damn last names. Johnsons, Jackson. Nigga, please. Them names don't belong to American soil. Oh, I'm from here. Nigga, that name ain't. Let's be clear. I know you ain't gonna like me for it, but prove me wrong. I got my documents. I can prove me right. Prove me wrong. I'm tired of niggas sitting here playing these games with us. We got the English last name. We got the Spanish last name. We got Portuguese last name. We got, hell, some of us got German last name. American Harris. Those are German. Listen, y'all. Let's be clear. And then when you can look at some of these people, you can see the characters in them. A lot of these bearded niggas. Real indigenous niggas didn't have beards and mustache, all this hair growing all over their bodies. Let's be clear, that came from over there. Come on, y'all. Y'all work with me. Y'all better. Ain't nobody saying that in the chat. Can y'all still hear me? I'm talking about great-granddaddies. I'm talking about great-granddaddies who came here. And some great-grandmamas. Because I found so many relatives last night, y'all. Because I'm back on this here because I'm finna get off ancestral card. When I went over there to my 21st great-granddaddy. I be damn if they didn't have Obama and Donald Trump picture up there for a picture for them. Y'all know what? Some wicked crocker is over there putting pictures of 1,400 relatives. And they wasn't even here on the soil until 1903. So they over there messing with the story. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, that's why I'm getting all my information now. I'm finna get ready to get off ancestral.com because I see what's going on. See, that's why I said I'm glad I started 36 years ago. Because see, these people over here playing now. But yeah, so anyway, my scrolls, I'm doing the scrolls. I'm going back to the scroll right quick. All right, baby. Aboriginal, whatever. I mean, all of that, I appreciate you putting it in the chat. I've seen it so many times, but all of that is preferences. You see what I'm saying? You say, I am. And that's fine. You didn't say we. And that's perfect. Because, see, these are the things that people have their own personal things, and it's all good. And we all got to still make it work for the whole. You understand what I'm saying? The whole got to get, you in your own little bubble, because see, I'm over here in my own bubble too, but I can't rest. I can't rest with knowing that I got all this shit, but then everybody else still, I want for you what I want for me. And that's why I do what I do. I ain't on here to be, I don't need no friends, because I don't trust people like that. And see, that's the problem, because our people done been polluted. We don't choose who we make babies with. Our world has been a real, when you look at this shit in the real wholeness, y'all will understand what I'm saying. But you might have to get to where I'm at to understand where I'm saying too. But, I'm just saying, everything has been manipulated, pre-planned, put in place. And if you wanted anything different, you got to plan it, you got to put it in place, and you got to do it. Because if you expect that somebody else gonna do it, then it'll never get done. And that's just the reality of it all, because this was done deliberately, and it was done by people that replaced you. And right now they still in your place, because you don't know the greatness that you are. But you think you do. Okay, don't cuss me out. Don't say you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Okay, I ain't mean it like you don't know. I ain't mean it like that. Let me clear myself up. I meant that if we all knew, I'll say it like this. If we all knew the power that we possess, the power that we possess, that these people right here, what he's showing right here, these bankers, see, that's the whole place right there. We were the bankers. And that's the whole point of the Freedmen Bank, meant they took the bank from us. So if we knew the power that we are supposed to be in by being who they are, by being a private banker, anybody know anything about do y'all know any private bankers? First of all, anybody know any private bankers? That's a position, y'all. That's a position that every one of you can be in. To be a private banker based off your own life of you being. I ain't gonna say too much, but anybody that know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the trust that they took from you. I'm talking about what they living on, and you living on what they supposed to be living on. Yeah, they switched places with us. They traded places with us. Mama Bear, what are you talking about over here? Wait a minute. Hold up. I am trying to be mean. I'm trying to be mean. Huh? What is going on? In my genealogy, Mama Chief, when the war chief died in the wars, that's when I see this mixing. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to see what's going on in this chat right now. What happened? No, take that off there. Come on. What is that? I am not trying to start anything. I didn't come over here for that. What? Ain't nobody said you started nothing, sweetie. It's love and peace. What happened? That's why I brought up Powhatan Stone, because it ties to the Freedmen and the Chippewa Hospital. Okay, I'm going to research that. Live and learn for sure. I'm going to research that for sure. Is that the Chippewa? Is that like a VA hospital? I see you put VA right there. Is that what that meant? Mama Bear, ain't no, I don't take no factor of you starting nothing, baby. I wasn't even responding to it like that. And I hope you didn't take it like that, honey. It's all love, you know. And personally, you know, I know sometimes tests can be, but what I was saying, I wasn't saying anything against what you said. I was just saying a lot of people speak we because they be talking on this, we are all the same, and we're not all the same. And that's all that was really the basis that I was, you know, touching on. Nothing else, sweetie. Nothing else. Let's see, it's in Virginia, a Confederate hospital. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get to that, y'all. I ain't gonna be here much longer. We're gonna listen to a little bit more of this because y'all know where it's at. Go get it if y'all want it, okay?
Okay. Everything that the Germans did, the SS and the Nazis, everything. Everything. The White League did.
Oh, it's a memorial there too?
You get it? You can tell what the Germans did by looking at your history, you know, as the White League and its hate and disgust for you know who. Now, everything that they shown you on camera was theater of war. Okay?
Come on, y'all.
They really did that. But that's through the chronovisor, the TV. They really did it in real life and massacred all of the Jews in real life by way of the White League in the Americas.
See?
The White League are Germans, Russians, disciples of the Pope.
The White League.
That's why after the war, they were treated much better than you and your forefathers. Why? Because they won the war.
I saw something Live and Learn said, though. Let me go back to it. It was
they only wanted your estate.
About
not yours, but George's estate. So they can control the whole world and make those who were on top subservient to them.
The Freeman School. Okay.
But they were only here by way of criminal acts. They were prisoners. They were working for the government, the Fed, or what you would consider the federal government. Only able to work Washington. Only to off the islands of the coast. Never able to, but we'll get to that. The real thing nobody wants you to know is who financed the Nazis. American business tycoons did. Why? Because they're all Germans. From Ford to presidents to, they're all German. Russian collusion.
Live and Learn, especially say, was that a memorial?
Soil because democracy sits on top of the republic. There hasn't been a legitimate president. There can't be. Presidents, you haven't had a legitimate body in office since George. And you won't never have it. You are on a technology destructive path past the point of no return. They're going to destroy everything. It's just what it is. You can cry about it on TikTok in your own little personal life, like, oh, look what the Illuminati is doing. You may be bloodline of a Bavarian, German, black, Nazi, Afrikaners mixed with Euro, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Let's get it clear.
You're a part of them. That's why they run when I come around, ladies, and stick it like this.
Yeah, we have to be very, very careful with this.
Wolves in sheep clothing. Death. So that's why they worship science. Science is death.
Watch them niggas be always talking that old esoteric stuff. Yeah,
that's their advocate. That's what Elon Musk is. He's the advocate for this Bavarian race.
Bavarian, remember the V and the B?
Damn.
They are the real barbarians.
Your last president and your last advocate, who is the Antichrist. These are children of the Antichrist.
All of them.
This is from Do What Thou Will. This is all that. Right now what's going on.
Alistair Crawley, Do As Thou Wilt. That's why that whole regiment coming down. Remember Jay-Z?
World of delinquency,
Rockefeller.
transhumanism.
Yeah, they let him do that.
Everything that the Bible say don't do, if the whole world is just fucked
They
off.
doing it. Come
the
on,
whole
y'all.
thing. Why? Because you've been ideologically subverted by the Russians and Germans.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. And this is their world of confusion. You entered this. This is what you wanted. Your ancestors and your penal gland and your this one and that one. Never to get to who financed nothing and who you are in real life. I'm God's people. What does that mean? You thinking like a Hebrew Israelite 501c Tazariak brain. What?
And I'm going to throw this out here too, because I hear a lot of people, and I know they full of this, okay? They full of it. When they sitting here right now, I heard it done last night. Snigger, snigger, snigger. You know who you is. Sitting there telling my people, just get your 501c3. Just get your 501c3. Listen, these niggas know that it's a new one out here. And I ain't heard neither one of these niggas say it yet. They started walking people into getting a 501c3, but they know doggone well that church stuff. They know what it means. But I ain't gonna even say what it is. But that other one that these niggas ain't putting out, either they don't know about it or they are really, really gatekeeping. But I think that they don't know about it really because they deal with the state. They don't deal with the federal. So you got to deal with both of them. But when you top up into the federal, then you don't even have to worry about the state. But yeah, that's gatekeeping. When you hear a nigga say something about a 501c3 and tell you you need to get you one, he's trying to walk you into that Roman Catholic. Yeah, just like that, sis. He wants you to do that. I just wanted to point that out since he brought it up. Be here a little bit while longer. I'm enjoying the day.
Get up on this internet
the
playing
continuation
with none of them. I don't get up here playing type of support.
Absolutely. You know that medical field.
I don't get
Red Cross, Bloodlet, all of that has roots
and let them make a fool out of us. Hell no. I don't get that type of support.
Straight to the graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna come back later on today. I see that now. I know I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna crank up another one because I can. Shout out to those that support this.
Let's get to it.
Broadcast and support me in coming on to share with y'all my
lead this shit out. And who's going? Who got big balls to step up and go and risk their life to be free? Who? Yeah. You're not playing against no white man. You're not playing against no nigga on YouTube. You're playing against white supremacy. Yeah. Ain't that many?
And they set it up.
People gonna be free.
Since they've been here though, y'all. They just been here since 1903. Come on.
These people know what they've done to our people and still quiet as a church mouse. They're not allowed to speak.
1830 niggas was running
so
this
because
place.
You can't speak.
How that happen?
You shall die cowards.
How that happen?
That's why. God didn't make me to be no coward. I believe in God for real. Yeah, that's my king. He's a 7-way king. He's a king of the Jews. That's right.
Oh, dude.
That's right. A king.
Great continuation to you. Thank you for coming over.
You got to be able to find the Nazis in time in history. If you can't find them, you're going to think they always been police officer.
I always think they always been here.
They always been in this nation.
They ain't always been here.
They
came by hundreds of thousands in 1903.
You just
Let's be clear, y'all.
These are the Nazis. The Germans. They was over here doing this. Not nowhere else. Your genocide is hiding way up out in time.
We was in the incinerators over here, y'all.
You worried about
We became the diamonds of the earth, y'all. Are y'all listening? Go back and listen to these bills, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Y'all don't know the half of how they was taking us up out of here. And how many literally got took up out of here.
You heard about the wrong
We think
shit.
we plentiful? We ain't nothing compared to what they had to
There's
deal
so much.
with.
I want to say, I just
But
don't
they
know.
subdued us to enough to accept what they did to us. And I don't accept it from this day forward. I don't accept it. Not me.
You know what? Let me start here. Because I'm not going to be on YouTube. I got a lecture coming. Shout out to Thomas Payne. Hey, Thomas, make sure you over there. Make sure you on this cardboard. This spinner behind me. Thank you. I was thinking about you last night. I'm like, Thomas got to go up there. Thomas is up there.
Yeah, they've been pouring in, but when
Hold
they
on.
started, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we the gods, right, y'all? Now, I ain't gonna say we. I'm talking about these niggas who say they the gods. They the this, they the that. Everybody got their money. Everybody got their this.
Nazis in America has existed
doing
since.
Nothing to help us.
I say before,
so
but 1930s it continued to exist today. The membership of the earliest groups reflected in this sympathy some German Americans and German Latin Americans. Hold on.
German Latin America.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't come to my class playing. Hold on. They embrace. I'm telling my people this. These are the people who are students of mine. They embrace the spirit of Nazism. Okay? In Europe. So they thought to establish it within the Americas. That's where all of our Latino brothers come from. Europe. There are Latin Americans, German Latin, Russian Latin.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. All Latin. Because you got to understand what Latin means. Okay? American Nazi parties engage in activities such as supporting Nazi propaganda. Which
right there, though, Navarre, the Great Depression, they might have caused it, but guess what? We were the ones that financed it. The indigenous people of this soil were the ones to finance the Great Depression, because that was in 1933 when we end up being put up under HJR 192, right? Anybody? Which end up being that all debt, DEBT, that we are the debtor to, is supposed to belong to the government that was set up under the Constitution in 1776, right? But how happened that when the Depression happened in 1993, all our gold get taken from our ancestors, and therefore they end up being put on a trust by way of Social Security and birth certificate. Anybody understand? Know where I'm at with this? So therefore, since 1933, all our ancestors, they're dead right now. Since 1933 is still alive in their books. On their books, every one of your ancestors is still alive and still what's called supporting this system of white supremacists, if you will. Because this is what they set us up under. And that's why we are on the bottom. Because we don't realize that we are supposed to be on the top. Because they are using our estate. They're using our trust. They're using everything that we are not using, because somebody is in IRS, in those treasury, filling out paperwork every day in your legal name. In your legal name. You know when they ask you, what's your legal name? That's a different name than who you is. That's whole total different people than who you is. Are y'all with me? I'm finna play the video. I'm gonna stop talking.
Is a crucial tool for German Nazi parties from the earliest days of the 20s after the Reformation from the German Workers' Party, DAP, you see? And its final weeks leading to Germany's surrender in 1945 as party began. Boom, boom, boom. Storming newspapers, spreading Nazi sympathetic materials, and infiltrating other non-political organizations. The reaction to these parties varied, ranging from widespread support to outright resistance. The first anti-Nazi Jewish resistance organizations in the United States, such as the non-secular, do not buy German goods. But they were here. That's the thing about it. Where all of them go? Low.
To all these whites only towns.
They're right here.
Whites only towns. Huh? Just like they brought them here, they put them in places they ain't never been. Y'all, let's get a good understanding on what really happened. Ain't no relay race, really.
Now watch this.
Because ain't nobody in place to catch the damn baton. These niggas are sitting here playing with each other,
more in
talking crazy
in my
with each other.
little lecture.
No respect. Just
pay attention.
Disrespect everywhere.
The White League did everything the Nazis did. Pay attention. This titled, "The U.S. Soldiers Examine Gold Bars and Rights Banknotes Inside Merker's Mines in Germany."
There go the gold, Navir. What you said? Oh, okay. I see that.
That's post office bags.
Each other, yes, sir. I can see that. Absolutely, Navarez. And that lets you know, though, they didn't have it till they stole it from us. Because we had it up until 1919, the bloody summer, when they went through here and took over all our banks and everywhere that we had banks. Why don't we get this? Why don't we get that that's our money that they took? Why don't we get this? Today, at least. We might have not knew it yesterday.
All of these bags are filled.
Today, we should know that money, that gold, that everything that they're living on in their white supremacist mind is ours. Huh? Can we just get that understanding today that is our stuff that they're living on? Their American dream is our American nightmare. But it's supposed to be our dream because we was here in it. It was our life, y'all. They took our life and made us in a miserable nightmare. What are we going to do? That's all I'm here. I'm here for that. What are we going to do? I don't care about nobody else. What are we going to do? We're going to let them keep passing the baton to each one of them and leaving our children out? Or are we going to stand up and say, okay, enough is enough, because I got my records too. I got my books too. I know who I am, and I know who my people were. Now, we're going to go, listen, hey, toe to toe. Talking about 10 toes down, boots on the ground. What you going to do for real? This ain't no joke to me. I don't know about nobody else, but this is no joke to me. These people over here making noise on TikTok, looking like a pale skin, ain't even got a cheekbone. This dude right here don't even got cheeks. Like his whole face flat. I don't know who he think he is trying to come for me. See, this is the thing, y'all. I don't know why ain't nobody getting involved in this real fight. And I think it's bad. I really think it's bad. I feel the energy that is so low. our people are beat down so low. They rather be a damn slave than to be the powerful structure that they was. They don't even want to accept the fact that they lost it. They don't even want to try to get it back. They'll rather submit to white supremacists and act like they didn't do nothing to get there. You're responsible if you don't stop it. You're responsible if you don't do the work. Let me let this boy talk, because y'all know I get a little. Ooh.
You see that? All of them.
I had to exhale for a minute, y'all. This is crazy. My people perish because of a lack of
this
knowledge.
Will be Hitler's goal. Remember,
hate the Bob if you will, but
why is there so many conspiracies about where's Hitler's goal?
See dead people, man. I see dead people.
Hitler's goal would be at the Rights Bank. Press 1. Look, Rights Bank. Rights Bank. Rights Bank. Rights Bank. Rights Bank. Now, in America at the time, this is Riggs Bank. Riggs Bank. See, there it got Rights Bank, but it's Riggs Bank. Riggs. But they all speak what? German and Russian. Rights Bank. But it's Riggs Bank, Bocat.
Look at all that gold. Look
so
at
them having access to all the gold is what?
Look at this.
Okay.
See, I'm telling y'all, they document everything, y'all.
But again, look at all this gold.
They document everything, and you think ain't no records of something of us?
The professional number. Them ain't Russian numbers.
Everything.
Them ain't German numbers, nigga. Them ain't numbers.
Look at these.
Those are postal numbers. These are the same numbers that will sit out. These are the same numbers at a postal. It was a postal savings back then.
See, at the post office.
That's why they robbed the bank.
Went through the post office.
AKA the post office.
Yeah. Remember the Wells Fargo and all all that kind of stuff.
They were duplicating
the
post office names, addresses. Hold on, y'all ain't ready. I ran across somebody very important, very, very important to my students while studying the Nazis. Now, this is just for the class. I mean, the people that's here, so y'all can get y'all study on. This is for the class.
These are white supremacists. These that set this mess up after they got here. They ain't always been here though, y'all.
I found a guy.
Niggas giving them too much credit. Oh, they the one that did this in the 1600s, 1700s. No, they didn't.
Hold on.
Late 1900. These the ones that. Come on, y'all.
Roosevelt
Rockefeller didn't get here to 1898.
Oh, this is interesting.
Y'all know that? Rockefeller didn't get here to 1898.
Y'all gonna see him right here.
Come on. They didn't create the Federal Reserve until Jekyll Island.
Okay. Bring this up. Copy. Okay. I ran across his name. This guy by the name of. This is like a beautiful thing. And B, if you out there, Brian, pay attention, Brian. This is a doozy. This guy name is Max Heiliger. Right? Was a false identity created during the Nazi era to do what? Establish bank accounts for laundering.
Are y'all listening?
And fencing valuables.
Oh my goodness.
A fence is also known as a receiver, mover, or a moving man, like a traveler.
This is what they
is
did,
an individual
y'all.
who knowingly buys stolen goods.
This is how
Valuables
they did
from
the what,
those
the
murdered
when, the
in
how,
the
the who.
Holocaust.
Y'all, that's what we on, breaking
You
these
follow
narratives
me?
over here, right?
You follow me?
Come
okay. Now listen, Max Heiliger was a false identity created during the Nazi era to establish bank accounts for laundering.
Steal from you.
And fencing. That means receiving, buying stolen goods with wagons and shit, stolen from those murdered in the Holocaust.
Okay. They said it was the Jews, but it was us, y'all.
Now
they showed us stories
one more time,
on
because
TV,
I
but
told
it was
you,
really
the White
us,
League
y'all.
and these people have identical problems. Okay? Max Heiliger was a false identity, Jay Wells, created during the Nazi era to establish bank accounts for laundering and buying and selling stolen valuables from those murdered in the Holocaust.
The Rothschild was not here in the 1820s, baby. There was niggas in the 1820s.
Okay. Accidentally stolen artwork.
In the 1820s.
No, not this.
Because 1830 it wasn't ran by nothing but government. Let me stop
art,
this thing right
quick.
so
like Christ.
We gotta get this clear because
we
so
get
many
to that.
people. We got
and
so many
furniture.
Let's talk about this now, viewers. You want to come up with me? You can. The Rothschilds didn't get to America until 1898. Okay? 1898, not 18 in the 1820s, 1830s, y'all remember. All governors from the crown in the 1830s, these niggas was running this place. We had governors in all of these so-called colonies. These was Negroes. 1830. 1830, the same time, it's supposed to be this fake Indian removal. 1830, the same time, is when hundreds of thousands of Negroes, freedmen, and African Americans returned back to Africa. Yeah, that's what they say. They took them back to Africa. Hundreds of thousands of them to Nigeria, to Ghana, and to Liberia. But they only gave us Liberia in our little minds. They said, oh, yeah, well, Liberia, we colonized Ghana and Sierra Leone and other places over there. We moved around over there because it wasn't no people like us over there. It was them Boers with them long guns. I showed y'all them. Show you again today. It was them Boers, them African Boers, who they brought over here in 1903 with them same guns. I'll show you that again. Because we need to understand who these damn people is and who came upon us and when they came. 1903, they brought them guns over here with them people. And that's when they had the first riot in 1906 in Atlanta and took everything from us. I'm going to show that again if I have to, because we got to keep this timeline. 1830, hell, we was running this shit. How is it in 1820 the Rothschild wasn't nowhere? They didn't get here in 1898. So let's stay with this real timeline, y'all. Oh, you talking about the ad? We ain't talking about that. We ain't going back to talking about. We talking about 1600, 1700, 1800. That's the only time I talk about. I ain't going back no 100,000 years. I ain't talking about they put the 1,000 years. I ain't talking about. No, we ain't. I ain't. Honey, that's small fry shit to me. We talking about right here now. We talking about the 1800s. What happened from 1830 to 1865? The Reconstruction. I just saw my great-granddaddy. One of my great-granddaddies was in that Reconstruction stuff. And so was some of y'all. See what I'm saying? We got to understand the parts that our people had to play to get to where we are today. Right? We got to get there. But in the German and Rothschilds was involved in the Holy German Roman Empire. Okay, but see, whatever that was doing over there, get the timeline. Let's line the timeline over 1830. Line that timeline over 1830 when sniggers over here was running this place over here. That's what we talking about over here. Now, what they was doing over there, because see, another thing people don't understand, wasn't no damn Germans and Russians in Europe. Europe was niggas. Okay? Niggas was Europe. Europe was niggas until they came on over here into North America and South America. Because the Spanish took over down here when the Portuguese went over through Asia. So they had that pact, what was that, the Treaty of Tostitos or Tostitos or something like that? That treaty right there. That's the treaty that they made to conquer the world. And so Spanish and Portuguese, they was together. Just like the Jews and all these people. Listen, y'all, this was a pact that they made to come against us and take this from us. Okay? And we still in the midst and we still here. So point blank, what we gonna do? That's all I don't know. What we gonna do? Okay? Because what we already know what they done. And that's what I say. I'm here to break the narrative. I'm here to keep the timeline going. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't see their records. They ain't seen what they people really were doing in the 16, 17, 18. See, they want to go back to 10,000 years ago. I'll be damned. Ain't nobody taking me back that far in history. I'm going to stay right here, right when it happened. See, I'm not talking about the old mix. I'm not talking about none of that shit. That ain't even my vocabulary. It ain't even my learning. I don't even try to study that for back. I don't need that. I need to stay right here in the presence. Okay? So I'm going to play some more of this.
Art refers to objects intended to support various human activity.
Yeah, Kapala, how you doing?
From vacated homes.
Get up, y'all came up in here. What's up?
You want me to put the pictures up?
Great continuation to y'all.
From Holocaust victims was collected and separately auctioned, and resulting funds were then funneled into the same accounts. Its creation was authorized by Rice Bank.
I just told some lies. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait.
In a secret arrangement.
Hold up. Don't come up here in here. Don't come up in here really being disrespectful to me when I just greeted you. What's your problem? And I appreciate the fire and the roses afterward, but I just read what you said. What did I lie about, sweetie? Maybe I don't know what you know about whatever you said, but don't come in here and call me a liar, because that's something I don't practice. I might not know what you know, and I might not say it the way you said, but don't ever call me a liar. That's disrespectful. Great continuation, Martin Gator. How are you doing, Elder? I will respect you in your elder place. Thank you for coming over to greet me. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, hey, whatever y'all, let's just put it together, okay? But don't. They was sinking shitloads of. Absolutely. That's absolutely not very. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. But what you say right here? King Capella, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on an understanding from you or an apology for what you said to me, because that broke my energy for a second, because and what timeline are you speaking of? And when you say Rome, what do you mean Rome? You talking about Rome, Georgia? Or the Rome places that the Moors named in 1865 when they did the Reconstruction? Or you talking about the names of that place over there that was put over here in America in 1865 on the exotic map, King Capella? Is that what you're talking about? I can pull that map up right now and show everybody all the names, Utah, all that. Yeah, I got that map. Is that what you're talking about? That's Reconstruction, dear. You can call it what you want to call it. It's been known by many names, I'm sure. But when we talk about Rome, Italy, that church mess was not over here. All around the world, they was building up for this right here, just today, where they got our people right now, because they know the land that they was coming to conquer. They know the people they was coming to conquer. When I say I got 22 generations here on this soil, that means I got half of them that never even came to this soil. Half of my people with last names, some of them never even came to this soil. So the thing of it is to understand who we are supposed to be, because there's too many people over here. They are we, and they Africans. They are we, they black. They are we, they are mulattoes. They are we. They say they Indians, but they can't go back past 1800, and they got last names that ain't now indigenous person had no last names when they was in the tribes. So all of that ain't nothing but what it is. So, but my thing is that we who know that we are the people. Like I said, I got 22. Hell, 11 of them to me is the conquered, because they was the original. Then the 11 other ones with these last names, they are the conqueror. So, and what I see in my tree, that we are the conqueror and the conqueror. It's in the tree. It says it for itself. Because them people came and them people was here. So them people came together and they became a people. So all of this other stuff, this supremacy shit between us, that's what we got to deal with. We got to deal with the supremacy between us, because our people came together from that side to this side. They did it. And I got it in my record. And the only people who can say I'm lying about that is people who don't care nothing, ain't got no records. So prove me wrong with your record. Prove me wrong with your records, and I prove me right with mine. And that's the only thing I can say. Documentation beats conversation. And I've been saying that for 16 years since I've been on YouTube. So everybody got their story. Ghetto Child Clinic, what's up with you? Everybody got their, their story. But the only thing I say is that we got to come together because we're being overpowered. Now, that's my whole thing. And I don't see nobody doing nothing but laying on the internet trying to be internet famous. Making YouTube to show how stupid we is. People are really unaliving themselves to be famous. People are it's so much with this. But we need to use these devices for what we got them for, y'all. The ancestors, to me, have given us something that we can really work with, something that we can build ourselves back up with. And we should be doing that. We should be doing that. I'm going to share a little of this, and then I'm going to go, because I'm going to come back later on probably. Since I can, I will. Since I can, I will. But like I was saying about the scroll, I'm creating scrolls of my crown. It's called my crown. It's my crown vine. And I'm creating scrolls, like, you know, like they call the Bible. Remember they called the Bible the scrolls, where they could take it and have them rolled up and put a ribbon or something on them. You know what I'm talking about? That type of thing, what they used to talk about, the scroll type. So, but I'm doing mine in a book form, like you said, sis, a book form. And I have 22 different scrolls now, and they based on everything that of my family that I researched. So it's popping, you know, and it's all about my generation, my lineage, and my people, you know. 22 great grandmas and 22 great grandpas. Y'all know that come up to 480 some people, you know. So, you know, and that's where, you know, that's just great grandparents, not cousins and all that. So that's, you know, that's what I want to, you know, leave with you, that we got to write our own stories here. We got to leave our own legacy here. And y'all know that's what I'm about. Legacy. Legacy. That's why I don't say good morning. I say great continuation, because it's a continuation from your restoration, and you restored yourself to continue what we got to do, y'all. We got work here to do. And right now, we ain't doing it. I mean, I know everybody going to work. Yo, hey, I ain't talking about that kind of work. I'm talking about working on your legacy. You don't supposed to leave nothing on the table. Listen, I'm double sealed over here. People talk a lot of game about living this life, but you know, a double sealed over here. They recognize I'm recognized in a double seal. Okay, I'm secure, and I also have my tribal trust seals. So I'm holding down double seals on all my documents, on everything that I create. I'm a creator over here. This is what we're supposed to be doing. Supposed to be creating our world back, because these people have tried to take it from us. All your documentations with your name and your seal on them, that puts you in proper status. When you put yourself in proper status, you're in control again. That's why I'm trying. We are supposed to be in control. By me being who I am, I have taken control over my mother's estate. She died 5 years ago. Y'all listen to what I'm saying. I'm trying to get out of here, y'all. I'm trying to get out of here. My brother's estate, he died 15, 16 years ago. My grandson's estate, he left here last year, okay? And then my dad's estate, he left here, 30 years ago. But these people's estate is still on the book. These people's estate is still on the table. These people's estate is still what these foreigners is living off of. They could not live without us because they was not here. They don't have nothing to govern. They didn't have nothing to take from. They took from us, and they're still taking. So it's up to us to come back and say, oh, no, I'm taking back. And you can do it. It can be done, right now, Vers? But we got to be in the mind frame that nobody can take from you and you don't go and get it back. I mean, you got to know it's yours. Y'all, I'm going to get out of here, because I swear, it's hard on me, y'all. Like I said, I go back 22 generations. And for folks to say they only can go back to 4, they don't have the pain. They don't even have the fortification that that I have in me, because I'm pushing forward with 22 generations pushing me. And I'm standing on these shows. I'm crying big tears by this. And the only reason why I'm here, because I want to encourage somebody else. Come on, y'all, let's do this. What are we going to do? Huh? Who said something to some elder? What happening in my chat? What y'all talking about? What happened? Who said something to an elder, River Rain? happened, y'all? I'm missing something. Great continuation, y'all. I don't know. I hope I ain't missed nothing. Help to revive our ancestors' reputation by imitating their commitment to truth. Teach your children to do the same. Speak truth always. Thank you, Morgan Gator. Shout out to y'all in the chat. Let me shout y'all out. I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to y'all in the chat. 3. Somebody said something in another chat. Well, y'all, what happened though? I must have missed something. I don't see it over here. Wolverine, who said something wrong to the elder? I hope nobody didn't, because I didn't. See what that meant? I try to, yeah, I got 3 chats open. Says peace to you, honey. Oh my goodness. I'm so disappointed in y'all people. I'm just gonna say it. I know y'all don't give a damn because y'all, oh boy, but peace and love to all y'all out there in these streets. Hope y'all keep on doing what you're doing, because we're gonna win. We're gonna win or lose by y'all actions. Just be warned. Just be warned. It's all by your actions. It's all by what you do that we as a people be what we are. So, like I said, we got a lot of gatekeepers. We got a lot of Russian Germans that look like you, that you think is on your side. But be warned and be wise and know that your enemy lies within you. Okay? Might be sleeping with one. But y'all, we should not be consumed or entertained by this bull crap. We got a fight on our hands. And it's with more people that look like you than you think. For real, for real. We know them that is against us. But when you got to be with them and associate with them that you know already is an enemy to you, and you continue to associate yourself, you end up yourself being just like the mess you tried to get away from. So with that, great continuation to you, Latrell. Great continuation to all of y'all. If I try to go back up this thing, I probably missed somebody, but I'm on track. Because I'm trying to get out of here, because I get kind of frustrated because I see so much mess, especially in old people. I'm looking at the older generation that's my age. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to be like them. But I be damned. I be damned. Not me. So I'm not here for the entertainment. I'm disgusted. I'm here for the rebuild of a real people. Okay? Okay? Not to destroy. But if you're not building, you definitely destroying. And if you're not adding nothing good, and you got honey, these miles on these grown ass men. Woo. I go to sleep. I have to cut my phone off sometimes because I be like trying to listen. I want to hear something good. I want to hear something teaching. I want to hear somebody with some wisdom. But all I hear is a bunch of loudmouth niggas arguing, women's arguing over men. I be like, oh wow, y'all, what is this? What is this? Wolverine, I'm still waiting on you to say, well, who talked something to the elder? I mean, I don't like stuff coming through my chat and I don't understand what's going on. Yeah, like that kind of stuff, sis. Or just hanging up on the folks and you don't do nothing. You just want to be there. Just wilding around. What you say, Martin Gay? Make something of people who make no thing of value or thought as a valueless. Make something. Yeah, true that. I'm with you on that, But you got to make something of yourself first. You can't contribute nothing to nobody by going hanging on the chat all day, making noise, and ain't talking about nothing. Just want to be a distraction. And then I found out what trolling was the other day. I'd be doggone if I would want to be a troller. That's a retarded person. That's somebody that ain't got nothing else to damn do with their life. Because it's too much for us to have to do. It's too much for us to do. For us to be running around here talking about, I'm trolling a nigga. Nigga, you got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, but I'm disgusted. And I don't like what I'm seeing. Because I've been around here too long. And I want my people to win. And right now, I see that my people is using this device to get at each other, to do stupid stuff. Not to really make nothing happen. And you got everything in your hand right now to make your world be better than what it is. But you choose to act like a smoker hanging out at a crack house. Huh, sis? I'm done. But I'm going to keep trying to encourage them that going to hear. And my voice is to thunder. My voice is to show you that you are transgressing in your own life. You ain't leaving nothing right for your children. Because these children going to see this shit. They're going to see it. And I know they're going to see what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it. I want my babies to know. Granny wasn't playing out here in these streets. I'm standing on these shoulders, y'all. And the only reason I ain't nobody else got, because y'all ain't, what we doing? Wolverine, I'm still waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to respond to me about what happened. Because I don't want to leave it undone. I'm not that woman. Please respond. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Navarez, Martin Gator, Latrell. Yeah, I be hearing you over there too, Latrell. I mean, y'all just don't know Mama Chief be everywhere. And I ain't named myself Mama Chief. Let me make that clear to anybody that want to know. The community back in 2018 or so, 17 named me Mama Chief. Okay? And I wear it well because I do come and check and see what y'all doing, and I'm disappointed. And I know you don't give a damn, but listen, I got big generations around here in these damn streets, and I'm going to stand on it now. So, yeah, you might not care about me, but my ancestors is still in the earth, y'all. They still here, and they ain't never left and went nowhere. So all y'all that believe in ancestors, let's work. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm finna get out of here, y'all. I'm finna get out of here. Shout out to Ghetto Child, Martin Gator, Wolverine, old dude. King Kamala. Shout out to you. Who else came up in here? Shout out to all my Bush babies. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love you. You know I do. And I shout out to all mine that deal with me on a regular, that talk to me on a daily. You know what we about. Live and learn. Shout out to you, love. Shout out to you. I'm living great, and I thank you for every time you see me, you send me some good love, good energy. I appreciate that from you, baby. I really, really do. Okay? Thank you. Who else up in here with me? I had about 20, it's 21 of y'all up in here now. Mama Bass, shout out to you, love. I hope you didn't get offended by nothing I said, because I wasn't trying to. I was just clarifying what I see in the chat. A lot of people use we, baby. That's all. But we got to be careful, because everybody ain't us. That's all I mean, you know? Oh, shit. Shout out to Elkamon and Papa. Hey, Pop. Shout out to you over there. I hope you're doing well. Yes, indeed. Leonard Pill, hey, you chopped up in here with me. Charles Johnson popped up. Yeah, Bad Saint. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Cinnamon Love. My first time seeing you, love. I hope you got something from the bill. Hey, y'all. I'm Mama Chief up in here. That's all. That's all. Shout out to Janice, Queen Janice. Her name popped up in my chat. Shout out to her. Doing her thing. Yeah. Who else came up in here? Shout out to all 3 of my chats. I got 3 chats open. So that's why I got 21 people that's in my chat on my end. And I appreciate every last one of y'all. Shad, shout out to you. You came up in the chat with me. How you doing? Jasmine, hi, sweetie. Shout out to you too. Hey, y'all. I really appreciate everybody. Juice, Cousin Juice popped up in me with me. Yeah. Chief Ozzyco, Goddess Pachamama. Then I see, and Smoke popped up. Yeah, I got him first off. Smoke, please don't let them take you out there like that, baby. Get some control over that damn chat. I mean, come on, you is a brilliant man. I love you. And I love to hear you speak. I love to hear you when you break down stuff. And when I first met you, I was like, he could be the president for us. You know, he could listen. Smoke, please. Please. Don't let them clowns make please. Get some control, because you need to be the one that's speaking a lot. You need to be, please. We need rational thinkers. We need people who gonna stand up before us. We don't need people who gonna let people do any and everything to us. Come on. We need people like you who can rationalize when somebody say something. I can hear it. I hear it. When I first met you, I had great hopes, but now I'm looking at this like shit too. A lot of y'all got great wisdom. But then y'all don't know what happened. Somebody told me they got caught up in the moment when they said they would do something to somebody's grandma. Because they called me a few days later and I had to, I got them. Y'all know I got them. Y'all know I got them. Gonna call me. What you call me for? You call me to tell you? Oh boy. Yeah, you got it. Because I shouldn't have to hear that stuff. Nobody should have to hear a bunch of grown men talking about what they're going to do to each other or each other's grandmama or each other's children. Somebody got to do this. Somebody got to say this, and I'm going to say it right now. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all grown-ass men is showing what you've been living like. Y'all hear me? Y'all, when y'all say shit like that, it ain't nothing but the spirit. It ain't nothing but the ancestors showing you up. You need to go back and listen to a lot of y'all bills. When y'all be on there all night, y'all be smoking and drinking and talking your shit. You better go and check your stuff out, because y'all be done, a lot of stuff been coming through your vessels that you don't even probably know you did. Because I've talked to some of y'all and y'all say, oh yes you did. Oh yes you did. So I'm telling you, a lot of people ain't got no respect for you. Y'all don't see what they be doing in the chat because y'all don't care. But I'm telling you, you need to check your station. I don't know what kind of legacy you think you're building, but it ain't good, honey. It ain't good. I'm gonna let y'all go. Honey, I could do this. I could do this, but I don't want to do it. But the day was the day. Some of y'all need to check your stations. Yeah, somebody did. But you said something. Oh, I see what you said. Okay, now thank you for clearing that up. I wanted to make sure I see what you're saying. Yeah, that was I don't think they meant it that way, but anyway, it's all good. I'm just making sure that with nobody. Yeah. What's up, Wild Savage? I see a lot of y'all ain't got that mess show to go over, y'all. So y'all jumping over here. What's up? Great continuation. Because I'm over here raising hell on niggas today. Because of too much bullshit going on in so-called abos. Oh, well, see, they can do that because they abos. See, I'm not an abo. So I don't appreciate being represented with we the people. You understand? All that bull crap going on in these chats ain't got nothing to do with indigenous people. All that arguing, all that raising sand, all that, y'all, it don't. And when people get to talking about people, mama, grandmamas, and children, y'all, ain't nothing good gonna happen to a lot of these people. And I'm just saying it because I know right is right. And if you is living to be wrong and always want to be controversial, always want to debate, we don't supposed to be beating up on each other. Shit, iron sharpens iron. We're supposed to be sharpening each other. We're supposed to be building each other. We're supposed to be helping each other. We're not supposed to be cutting each other down. I mean, really? I'm so glad I've never met a lot of these niggas that I see now. See, because I've been around here since 2015, 2014, somewhere around in there. No, it's all good, baby. It's all good. It's all good. No, the mess that I'm seeing is the abos. The mess I'm talking about, I don't care about Sanetta, them African niggas. Them niggas want to project, but they want to be native. See, because that woman showed her Asian auntie. But see, I'm native from 1400, before the 1970 when they gave that name to them. See, but what I'm saying is that this is the abos mess, and the abos is keeping it going, and they, along with Sanetta, see, it's like they work together. And see, I remember from the beginning when I first came, everybody was coming from Sanetta, when we was creating this little tribal situation. See, I've been here from that long. Peace, love, Kato, Morris. You're new here. Welcome. So, I'm from the beginning of this stuff. So listen, everybody used to call Mama Chief before, every day. We used to be the ones that used to crank up those calls. And that's how we was learning. It was before YouTube, So everybody was coming from Sanetta and they was building Lex, all them folks. That's why they know each other now, but they act like they buffering each other. That's gatekeeping. That's that gatekeeping mentality. See? And so in 2019, when I left, see, and I came back in 2021, see, everybody thought I was new. But I had been here. And so when I left in 2019, I ain't leave. I just left YouTube. But I still watch y'all niggas. I still stayed focused to what the people were doing. So I ain't never went nowhere. So when I came back in 2021, over there with Cut them, everybody thought I was new. But I knew everybody that had been here prior to any of these niggas. So just to give you a little backdrop, I've always been here. And so I've seen them come and go. And I seen how niggas came in, thought they was policing. Oh, what y'all niggas been doing? Y'all the old niggas and this, that, and other. All that old retarded shit. You come in and get in where you fit in and you do the work. But all that old discourse, that's right. That's right. Say it again, gatekeeping. Because they all done turned, when Diddy came out, everybody came out. And them niggas started doing no Diddy every day. They would do something that, oh, no Diddy. They'll say something, no Diddy. Oh, now it's like, oh, it won't be a show unless they talk about what they're going to do in somebody's butthole. And I'm sorry to even say it, but I got to put it like it is, because in 20 years from now, when my great-grandchildren hear this, they'll know what was going on in 2025 with all the men calling themselves abos. The shit is it's ridiculous. And then you got other folks talking about their elbows, and they putting all of us in that same category. Not me, baby, because I got records that don't say I'm an elbow. So, y'all, I'm just making some stuff plain right now. And I didn't mean to go there, but I got taken there and I went there. My energy took me there and I went. But I'm telling y'all, we cannot continue to let gatekeepers control the narratives. They doing just what everybody else did. I heard niggas say, there is no black European. Well, what the hell was they? You say you black. No, you want us to keep talking about white supremacists being here all this while. You's a lie, nigga. Y'all niggas lying to us. And it don't make no sense no more. So, I mean, y'all, I'm sorry. And I'm on the camera because I want you to know this is no bot. I'm real. I'm real. And I'm for this. But for all of this craziness is going on, y'all, I'm asking y'all to stop it. I'm asking y'all, if you can't do it right and pull us up, don't keep putting us down by putting your feet on us, by letting dumb stuff happen in the midst of you, because you are responsible. Ain't nobody else responsible but you. And the ancestors ain't pleased with this mess. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm going to get out the way. I'm going to get out the way. It's 20 y'all up in here. I hate to go. But listen, I'm going to let y'all go find some. I hope y'all don't go find no mess. But it's a mess out there. Stay out of them dirty streets. Stay out the dirty streets. Don't even let your face be in them streets. You hear what I'm saying? Hide in the damn bushes. Because that's why you don't see me jumping on some of these panels. Because I don't want my name or my words mixed up in a bunch of a 15-hour messy show. Because I'm trying to speak life. My attempt is to speak life to my people. Not to keep creating mess and confusion every time somebody says something. Oh, can I debate that? Can I debate that? What the hell you got to debate, man? Come on, can we build on something? Can we just get something to build upon? Why something got to be torn down? That's crazy to me. That shows me that there is no level of growth. Because growth means that you are coming together. But no, when you are beating up on each other, or they mama, or you want to do something to their children, something wrong with you, brothers. Something wrong with you, brothers. Because the only one I hear is doing this is the brothers. So it makes you wonder where they get it from. Okay? When you look back over who came, who is their fathers, then you can probably understand why they got that mentality. Let's get it clear. Let's make sure we understand. Everybody is not the same. All of us is not the same. We are mixed with individuals that came here. So therefore, some of the blood that's in some of us don't want us to make it. Can you understand that? Some of us have divided blood in us. It's a war going on in the inside with some of us. That's why they do the shit they do online. Can y'all see what I'm trying to say? There will be no unity on the internet. I know that for sure. Back in the day, when we first got started, I was the first one. Now they got the music called Boots on the Ground, but I was the first one to start. It's called my Boots on the Ground. back in the day, and they literally came to visit with me. I think I'm the only person back in the day that people really, really came to visit, you guys. Okay? Everybody was they was coming to visit Mama Chief. Okay? I hung out with a few of the guys, a few of the girls. They came all the way from California to meet with me. We had a good time. Good people. But that's the last of the good breed that I met, because the rest of it became YouTube famous, YouTube madness. But when I said boots on the ground back in 2018 and 19, we was really doing this. We was really coming together. I had people came and helped put the call center together that we was putting together. Listen, we had our own call center back in the day. Okay? We had our own state-of-the-art laboratory my elder had put together. But it got disbanded because of a greedy old lady. Okay? A greedy old lady that was dealing with Africans back and forth. She had married Africans, so she was kind of greedy. I would call her name out, but yeah, everybody thinks she's somebody. So I'm gonna let her stay somebody to y'all. One day I'll expose her dirty ass. Yeah. It's a lot. I know. Listen, I got receipts on a lot of shit. So let's be clear. Mama Chief ain't just came here. Let's be clear. And I see everything I see, and I know what I know. So everybody who know that y'all done me wrong or not done me right or whatever, hey, I ain't got no hate towards you. But I don't want to be around you because I already know who you is. But for those that really about this life, y'all, we need to pull with who we can pull with and work with who we can work with, because we can't do this by ourselves. We can't do this by ourselves, y'all. So we gonna need each other. We gonna need those that's on the same pace, that's willing to work with you. You know? So I hope that we can find that place of peace with each other. Because right now, as the elder Martin Gator said, trust. Can't get no trust with people that they got forked tongues. Every time they open their mouth, they telling lies, or they want to fight, want to debate. How can you trust somebody like that? You know? So yeah, you know, I've put in a lot of work with, you know, my elders that I was working with. I'm still working with one, but like I said, that the lady, we had to let her go, but we're still working. We're still farming. You know, my elder, he's still doing the things he's been doing. We're still putting things in place for the people, you know, but the people ain't there. It's been me and him for the last 15 years, y'all, for real. He done bought uniforms for Snickers to come, to help plant food to come. I mean, niggas, they think that's a slave job to come and plant some food and pick food. For the last 3-4 years, the food went back to the earth because niggas won't even go and pick their own food. They'd rather go to the grocery store. I understand it's a little work and a little hot out there, but I'd rather go and pick my food than to go to Walmart to get that fake food any day. But that's not the mentality of our people, y'all. Oh, y'all giving me some love in this chat. Oh, that is for me. Thank y'all. What's up? I see it now. That's awesome, y'all. That's awesome. Appreciate that. But y'all, I could be here all day, y'all, because I got a lot going on, but I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to come back, though, because I had fun up here this early a.m., afternoon. It's been a good one. I see you. I see what you said right there, old dude. I see what you said. I try to keep people's name out of my mouth. Y'all know I don't go for the mess. I try my best to not go for the mess. Sometimes I might say a couple of foul words, and I apologize for that sometimes. But sometimes it just have to happen. Sometimes it just pop out of me, and I ain't nothing I can do about it. But because I used to didn't cuss at all, y'all. But after I found out all of this, it made me have a little angry spirit. And I ain't gonna lie. So that's when the cussing come out of me. When I just, it boils, it gets to boiling. You know what I'm saying? That heat get to boiling. So, but I'm not a foul mouth woman, and I try not to be argumentative. I say what I say, and I mean what I say, and I leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all listen. Y'all go and have a positive rest of the afternoon. And I'm going to look to see y'all back up in here a little later on. How about that? We're going to leave for now. I'm going to come up with something else, and we're going to leave for now. Okay? Peace and love to y'all.